Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be updating my DPS chart that I made like a couple weeks back. Thankfully, I got someone on my team who goes by the name Stacia. They were very crucial with making this video. I don't remember their name on YouTube. If they see this video and they decide to comment, I will pin their comments so you guys can shoot them a thank you. I'll be showcasing the new DPS chart, and if you want to access it, you can join my Discord via the link down in the description, where I also host giveaways. And it's also a very active community with almost 1,500 people. So if you guys want to join that, it's in the description. If you guys do enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I am trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. And with all that being said, let's get into the video. Okay, so as you can see, we did get a complete revamp on how this DPS chart looks. I did get someone who goes by the name Stacia on Discord. They are very talented. They did some other DPS charts with AV and ASTDX, and they came to me and asked if they could help me with the DPS chart. And I obviously took them up on it, and this was all done by them, which is just crazy for me to even think about, because I was gonna update my DPS chart every couple weeks, but they are updating it weekly, and their math is just way better than mine. So I just wanted to showcase this DPS chart, showcase what is right now the best damaging units in the game, purely on DPS. This isn't necessarily meaning that these are the top 10 units that you should go for. This just means that how high of a DPS cap these guys can get. So as you can tell, this is without elements. All the stats are O+, and this is without gears and souls. So this is just base units with O+ stats. We got Sung Jin Woo looking like this. He does a lot of damage at number 1. We also do show the passives and the buffs on what they can do, and we also show their crit multiplier. And then we also have damage per minute. So right now, Sung Jin Woo is coming at 8 billion damage per minute, which is just crazy to think about. And this is also without his 4th passive active as well. So that is just kind of insane. And then we do have Shinji and Boros coming in at 2 and 3. Shinji, I believe the reason why he does so much damage per minute, because he does do about 1 billion damage per minute, is mainly because of his passives. But as you can see right here, it would take 17 minutes to max out all his passives. So, and then we could also, like, if we click on this, we can see like the damage per minute for Shinji and how like long it would take to get up to that, which is just kind of crazy that they even did this, because this was not needed whatsoever. This is just above and beyond, in my personal opinion. And then with Boros, he's very good, doing just below 1 billion, but still a lot of damage altogether. And then we got Igris and Ray, who's another Battle Pass unit. Shinji is a Battle Pass unit, by the way. He's the final tier 100 Battle Pass unit. Ray, I believe, is tier 50. And then these two are 4th and 5th. And she mainly does a lot because 300% every time her clone dies, I believe. It would take 30 minutes to max out Ray's passive. So if you want like a more realistic thing, this is just again like what it would be. So every minute is just increasing by about like 5 to 10k damage. And then we got Igris having a lot of damage, especially for an old secret banner unit. He's coming in at 333 million damage per minute. If you get a 5-second cooldown on him, you could probably always have his 3rd passive activated, which is very good to know. Gohan and Sinon at 6 and 7. God damn it. And with them doing a lot of damage, as you can see, Gohan doesn't do a lot of damage per minute as like Boros and all of them, and that's mainly because, from what I understand, he gets damage capped with Griffith. So that's why, like, sometimes, like, if you were to include Griffith in this list, which we don't, but if you were, he would probably be the lowest ranger unit on this list. He may even be lower than like a lot of the other units, because the thing is that he gets damage capped with Griffith, whereas all the other units don't, unless there might be like 1 or 2 units that do. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. But Gohan by himself, if you're not counting Griffith, is very, very good. And then Sinon obviously is like right below, mainly because of her crit. She does really, really high crit damage, and she has a passive that allows her to build crit chance. And then a cool thing to know is that apparently she's always at max range, so you don't ever have to upgrade her, I believe. So at least this is what I'm going based off on the notes, so that's pretty cool to know. And then we got Yakumo and Kirito as 8 and 9, and then Hikari at 10. And as you can see, they are doing really, really good. The one thing I like about Yakumo is that Yakumo can be very RNG based. So like this is his average, give or take, because he has a passive that allows him to hit multiple times. So it can be different depending on like how lucky you are. So, and then we also do have Kirito, who is very, very good for crit chance and all that. And if you have a combo attack, or his combo attack has the same SPA as Kirito's SPA, so that is also a really cool thing to note. And then Hikari is kind of a sleeper unit in my opinion. I don't think a lot of people understand how good Hikari is, but like he can get some pretty high damage, so that should be something to look out for. And then yeah, then we have like a bunch of the other ones. I'm not gonna sit here and do every single one because there are like 30, so I'll just go to like, I'll just show you like a brief kind of oversight of like every single one. So like I'll go to like mine, I'll go to like right here, and then we'll just you can like see what names they are, what units they are. I'll just slowly kind of like go to the right so you can see all their stats, their damage, their crit chance, multiplier, what their passives do and how they affect their damage. And then you can also check out the notes. So this is kind of just like a way to show you guys who you should be trying to go for and all that. And then let me scroll down and show you the down here. And then yeah, but I hope you guys do enjoy this little showcase of the damage chart. I really do appreciate Stacia again for doing this, so that we can actually get a decent like idea of most of what the units are doing like damage wise, because I know they have one for ALS but they don't have one for this game, and I think it's really cool that we're now able to have one for this game. And if you guys do want to check this out for yourself, you can check it via the link in the description to join my Discord. I have a channel where it's called DPS chart, and I have it linked in there, and it takes you to this. Another thing that's really cool is that we do have an update log. So as you can see, it will update like when units get changed. And so like this does include, so this is what Sung Jin-woo was doing prior to when he first came out, and then this was after the nerf, and then now it's showing the nerf to what the buff was. So as you can see, he's actually doing more damage now than what he was when he first released, which is really good. And then same thing with Igris. Igris is doing like so much more damage when with the buff than when he first released. So we'll probably also have Eto on here, and we probably won't have Gojo or anything like that because they're obviously not on the list. And I don't know if we're going to be adding every single unit. Like we'll probably just keep it to like the top 30-ish units, mainly because that is 100% up to Stacia, and I don't want her to constantly be calculating everyone's damage. I'm mainly just keeping it to like these units. We may add more, we may not, but again, that's just up to Stacia. This will probably change when all the reworks come out for the units. There'll probably be an Eto, Berserker, like somewhere, and then, but I don't think there'll probably be Gojo, Funny Valentine, or Black Reaper, as they aren't even in the top 30 DPS anyways. So, and then we do have the changelog to kind of show you what Stacia has done on like what day. This is on their own time, so it may not be updated like the day after the update. I usually feel like they update it probably like 3 to 5 days after the update. So I would just keep an eye out for that. And then we also do have the stats and passives of every unit that is on the list, which is very, very insane to me that they took the time to do this. So, and it does show the Eto rework right here, and it just, you can go and see all of the in-game stats with the crit damage, the skill resistance, the evade, their full passive as well. And it's just kind of like a way for you to understand what is going on. So, and what the unit can do exactly. Like I said, big shout out to Stacia. Don't forget to drop some love for them in the comments below, because this literally would not have been done without them. So, and I still can't believe they are willing to do it. It doesn't seem like it has everyone, but that's a-okay. It probably does get updated often. Like, it does have a lot. So, they probably just haven't finished it, but it does have most of the units, except for maybe like a couple on here. So, but yeah, that is basically the damage chart. I probably will be making an update on this like every 2 weeks, just to kind of show you guys the new meta and like what units you should kind of be going for. So, if you guys do want to help with this, let me know, or you could join my Discord and message Stacia, and they and like talk to them and kind of show them that you could help with that. And if you could prove to them that you're willing to help, I'm a-okay with adding you to the team. So, but yeah, without further ado, I think that's probably where I'm going to end off the video. Let me know what you guys think about this damage chart in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about it. If there's anything else you think maybe we could add to make it even better, also drop some ideas in the comments. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. I am trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of the year. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.